Baron Flimbim Bumfluff III, twice removed. On recollection of my time in Kenya, working and pillaging and fighting the war, I do remember a fine filly, a young fair maiden, housekeeper for the estate. Yes, she had a fine rump on her and breasticles as round as tyres on the old Land Rover jeeps we used to travel across the desert on. Yes. She had fine hands, very similar to the Lance Corporal, in fact. Yes. I remember his name now, Fitzgerald. Quimbim Fitzgerald, yes. Again, removed from family. Yes, I remember it well. I had a few altercations, sexual altercations in the jungle back along. But I tell you what, the filly, the housemaid, what was her name? Jessica. Strange for a Negro, but strange name for a Negro, but even so. Jessica, yes, she had fine hands and fine mind. I remember one evening, the sun was setting. I had laid out a rug on the dusty floor. Got a bottle of Chardonnay, was it? I can never remember, but it was a 54 brand, I know so much. I cracked open the bottle. We poured the wine slowly. We supped until at least 3 a.m. that morning. She told me recollections of how badly she'd been treated, and I lent a very supportive arm, very supportive shoulder, and very supportive groin. She loved every minute of it, and decided she wanted to see me again, so I was put in a quandary. I was seeing a young girl from Portsmouth at the time, and she told me recollections of her time on the Titanic. She was a survivor, of course, yes. And, anyway, I'm digressing here. I mean, we can talk about boats, we can talk about automobiles, and we can talk about planes till we're blue in the face. But Kenya was special. I remember the tin bath. Turn it upside down. Poured all the hot steaming water across the kitchen floor of the maisonette I was staying in, and with my pistol armed to my thigh, still in holster, of course. Or was that my member? No, that was my gun. I fought them across the desert, naked, half pillaged, nigh on raped. But I got to where I needed to go. There were bombs flashing everywhere, bananas dropping from trees, baboons shouting in the sunset. And then I suddenly looked up, realized where I was. The grandfather clock was ticking away in the distance, for I was in the drawing room. Bottle of port by my side and a couple of glasses. I always had two, one for water, one for ice, and a large tumbler full of the port. Again, that was a brand of maybe 1921. And 23. Oh, and another bottle of 26. But at the end of the day, I realized the combination of all this was... I was very, very drunk.